this video, we're going to be flying to these 5 places. Stick around to see if I can actually land at all 5 of them. And next video is going to be this PC build video in the back. Okay, and the first place we're going to be trying to land is the White House. So that thing right there. Bank a little bit. Okay, so flaps are going up. We're going to go all the way down. We're just trying to lose some speed. Flaps. Okay. Engine off. We're going to try to get to the 60 knots. Okay. 60 knots. We're going to turn up the flaps again. We're not going to be trying to land in this field. We're going to land in the other field. This plane also does have a tendency to flip. Okay. And engine off. Okay. We're slowing down pretty fast, which is good for the short piece of land. Okay. Not the best, but if we can slow down. Let's go. First try. Here's the White House. Let's see if we can do a quick little flyby. Let's turn around real fast. Did a little tail strike, but that's okay because this is just a simulator. So the White House, I mean, I feel like it looks pretty good. I've never seen it in real life, just in pictures and stuff. And for, flight sim, I feel like it's pretty accurate. Pretty detailed and everything. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and then there's the backside. We're stalling though. Alright, and then the second place we're going to be going, the Eiffel Tower. I'm going to be seeing if I can land underneath it, maybe. But before we do that, I think we should fly in the middle of it. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start off in a different position, and then we're going to see if we can do it again. We're going to slow down a little bit because it's like shaking and stuff. We should be able to. There's just like some turbulence and probably my bad flying. Oh, I had to turn it like the last second because the wings are so wide. Okay, so this lines us up pretty well, actually. Okay, so it actually won't matter all that much. I think we'll probably go from this side because it's like nice runway and grass and everything. So, okay, we're going nice and slow. We're kind of just hovering right now. I'm gonna pull up the flaps. Give the engine a little bit more. We're gonna quite make it. I'm gonna try to land right after this building that we can see right there. Okay, stop the engine. Okay, I'm not gonna land perfectly in the middle. But that's okay. I feel like it's a pretty good landing as long as we don't flip. We're gonna stop right underneath the Eiffel Tower, and we just glitched. So apparently, if you go underneath it, it'll like let you on the top. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, we would have landed perfectly anyway. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Looks very similar to Antarctica, but this is in fact Greenland. And landing gear is coming out. We're gonna do a bit of a dive bomb. This is gonna make our airspeed go way high. That's okay. Okay. Flaps and everything are kind of going. Just trying to slow down right now before we can go into land because landing at 282 knots, not the best idea. The lag. My computer, I don't know why it can't handle this. Watch my computer build video. Like, my computer should be able to handle this. No, it's the anti-stall system, I'm pretty sure. I can't stop the engines. Okay. Yes, this is. Still can't stop, but that's alright. We're going to count that as a landing. It's not very good, and because of that, we're going to be doing an extra little bit. We're going to be taking off from the shortest runway in Flight Sim. This plane should be able to do it just fine. Yeah, I can take off. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this plane can take off and land practically anywhere, which is really nice. I'm just going to do another flyby and then land on this thing. And I'm going to actually try to do this with the with another plane, a little bit bigger. Also, am I even actually landing on this runway, like in real life and everything? That would be so terrifying. This is going to be a little bit rough trying to get to. We're taking out the flaps already. No, not the anti-stall. I know what I'm doing with me now. Flaps up. And Flight Sim definitely wants me to be a better pilot, but that's alright. You know, almost down the middle. We'll take it. Alright, now we're in this, pretty sure it's Cessna. No. Yeah, see. Okay, if I didn't have the anti-braking and stuff, I'm pretty sure we could do it. Let's try to turn that off. Yeah, even with the braking and everything, just setting, still did it. Definitely not a good landing, and would definitely rip the plane apart, but like, I think that's probably the best we're going to get with that big of an airplane with it being that short of a runway. Okay, so now we're taking off in the Cessna. We weren't able to land in the really, really short runway, but now we're going to do this weird slanted runway in Nepal. So let's turn up the jets, pick on parking brake, start to really gain some speed. Okay, it did kind of have me stall, or auto brake, but we still were able to pull out of it. So that's a win. Let's pull up the flaps all the way. We're gonna just go down this canyon a little bit because going in, it's kind of hard to do that. So I wonder if we can also just gain some altitude to get out of these mountains. That would be very nice. Okay, I think that we should be far enough away. Let's start to really bank. Put our engines about 50%. Should slow us down quite a bit. Let's turn off the engines because we're going to be also losing a lot of altitude. I'm going to put up my flaps a little bit, probably get down to about 200 knots. Okay, we're putting up the flaps all the way. We're going to have to lose a ton of altitude, and we're just going to hope that we can get there in time. Okay, we are just about stalling, about at 200 knots, so maybe we can lift up the flaps a little bit. I'm going to try to put out the landing gear. Don't know why my landing gear is not going out. It needs to go out. Okay. I still think we're coming in too fast. That's alright if we have to redo it. This is not the right runway. So, see if we can take off. Maybe it was. Is this the right runway? Yes, it was. Alright. We're just going to restart. Alright, now we're going to go on to attempt number 2. I'm just going to put the engines at nothing, flaps all the way up, which will cause some lift, so we need to make sure that we're pointing it downwards. We're losing speed really fast, which is a good thing, because you definitely don't want to land on this runway going 200 knots. See if we can just get the landing gear out. Probably not, because it always takes forever. There we go, landing gear is out. We're going at about 150 knots, which is still probably too fast for this runway, but there's literally nothing else we can do. Okay, as long as I don't hit this mountain, I think that we should be pretty fine to be lined up with the runway. Okay, we're slowing down a little bit more now, 100 and about 30 knots. Okay, we're about to stall. We stalled. Yeah, there's no way I can pull out of this. Alright, let's go into, landing attempt number, I don't know, 3 or 4. Yeah, we're getting kind of close, so I'm just going to put up the flaps a little bit, go to 15. It's keeping us about 140 knots. Alright, we need to put up landing gear, and there's the runway. That runway snuck up on me because I'm I'm going too low, but I need to go higher. Okay, we're going to try out one more time, and then we'll go on to the next thing, which I do believe will be the pyramids. We need to definitely slow down. We're going about 300 knots. We want to land at about 120. Okay, that's good. We're slowing down really fast. I'm just trying to avoid the stall. Ah, we stalled. We stalled. You know what? That's alright. I don't think that I can land this Cessna. Other people might be able to, but I'm just not good enough yet. Alright, so these are the pyramids. So I'm gonna try to land, I don't know, probably at one of these and then go check out some other ones. Because there are some that are over there and everything. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to land right there on that little street. Hopefully this plane can do it. I've never actually landed anything in this plane, so hopefully it can do it. We are also almost about to stall, so don't want that. Go up and do a really hard bank. Never mind. Okay, let's turn over there. Get it nice and low, and reverse thrust. Hey, you know, all things considered, I feel like it was pretty good. So we landed near the pyramids. Let's just do a little takeoff. I don't know how hard this is going to be. And naturally, I did not plan this far ahead. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to take off from here. Oh my goodness, this plane just takes off so easily. There's this little statue right there. You know. And we're crashing. Alright, there we go. These are the main pyramids. Now let's go fly over to the other ones that are a little bit further away.
Thousands of years later.
Alright, we're approaching the second pyramid. There's a third and fourth over there. I don't know if there's any more after that, but we'll just fly a little bit more to see. Reverse thrust, and yeah, fly over there. There's a little bit of a gap, which probably not like that in real life. But, you know, it's Flight Simulator. It's got the whole world mapped out. I wouldn't expect it to be perfect. Definitely like sort of the level of detail in these pyramids. Besides that under there. Like the textures and stuff looks pretty good. I just flew underneath the pyramid. Realism. Alright, let's pull up. Full throttle this. Let's go fly over to those other two pyramids. Alright, let's start slowing down. Ooh, there might be a little bit of a road that we can actually land on. Not really on the road. We don't want to hit this car. Okay. Now that the texture's loaded in. I mean, this looks pretty cool. Plane in the sun. We'll make sure we don't hit the pyramid, though. We can move it up a little bit, though. We got the dust going behind us. Go a little faster. Yeah, I mean, that's the pyramid. I think it looks pretty good. Right up here on this hill. Definitely probably our hardest landing, but that's alright. This one's just kind of falling apart. These cubes kind of look like cheese. So, you know, all things considered, this being a video game that has the entire world, I feel like it's pretty accurate. So let's do our one special one, because landing in Greenland with the 747 was not that hard. So let's go actually to a landing challenge, and we got to get 500,000 points to end the video. Let's go with this one. First one, record is almost 2 million. I think my personal best was 200,000 or something. There's a little bit of wind to the side, but we can deal with that pretty easily. Alright, we'll slow down a little bit just to make sure that we got enough time. And I'm not 100% sure if this is the runway right here. We need to actually... And I just realized that this is the runway right there. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. We're going to retry that one again. I couldn't quite find the airport. It should be the runway right about there. We're going nice and slow. We're still going 150 knots. So I think let's turn off this. We're getting really close. Once I like kind of see the lights and everything, I'll put up the flaps all the way. Actually, I may not need to. We're already going pretty slow. That was very hard of a landing. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere near. Oh, shoot. We got 500,000. Was not expecting that because it was a brutal landing. Ground control, alright. Landing smoothness was not that. It was a really hard landing. But anyway, 500,000. If you guys like this video, comment down below. Tell me. Next video coming out will be that PC video right there. Would have been out this month, but there were some problems because PCs always have problems. See you next time.